right, Shalom.
Shalom.
We the brother from the gym, that's New Orleans, coming back at you with another quick ride and talk. Prior to getting started, as we always do, we like to give infinite honors and prayers to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem, Kakadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Green Millstone. Salutation to the items that's pushing the truth and sincerity. Lord willing, this video will be edifying first and foremost to the whole elect, then to those that cleave to the body. And this is going to be a little quick impromptu on the way home about how do the wicked become old and stay mighty in power. Because, you know, as Israelites and knowing that, you know, we have a kingdom after this one, all right, as it says in our second address, all right, that, you know, Esau is the end of the kingdom and Jacob is the beginning thereof. You know, everyone, you know, the big question in the earth is, you know, chiefly to the Israelites or the men in the know, is how long, all right, how long shall, you know, these things endure? Or how long shall the wicked endure? All right, saying he lived wickedly, right? Should not the Lord cast him down? But they have prophecies have to be fulfilled, and this iniquity has to come to a fulfill, has to come to a full. All right, and then the Lord will be able to judge him. Okay, so can you bring me that? Bring that out, bro.
It's Job 21:7. It says, "Wherefore do the wicked live, become old, or mighty in power?"
Right. So there's a question mark. How do the wicked live, become old, or mighty in power? Because they're not in trouble like the other men. Like other men. All right. They have the best of everything. Okay, and they're living a lavish life, man. You see? But even they growing old. Our, you know, Jake dying young, our children, our young men dying in the streets, amongst other things. And, you know, you see a wicked, evil Edom might live alone, huh?
I can read it in NLT.
Come on, you got it.
Yeah, Job 21:7 in the NLT. It says, "Why do the wicked prosper, growing old and powerful? They live to see their children grow up and settle down, and they enjoy their grandchildren."
Yeah. So they have joy of their children because they're in power. And that's pretty much a perk that comes with being in power, right? To have joy of your children. You know, even though they have ungodly children, they still have joy of them because they're what? They're playing now. They're growing in wickedness, right? They're doing what they're supposed to do as being a what? An offspring of the wicked, of a cursed seed. Their children are cursed after them. All right, and they all are what? They're enjoying the rulership, the spoils of their rulership, man. All right, and look, rightfully so, because we're going to enjoy the fruits of our rulership as well. So really, we not, it says, envy thou not the oppressor and choose none of his ways. So we don't, you know, hey, look, you know, do your thing, but, you know, Lord, how long shall this man endure over us, man? You know? Go ahead, that's more, because I want you to read 9.
Yeah, verse 9. It says, "Their homes are safe from every fear.
Yeah.
The Most High does not punish them."
Right. So, right, because they have a set times of bounds they can't pass according to the book of Job 14:5. All right, and the number of their months is with the Lord. All right, and that's also in the book of Job. You see? Because they have a certain time where they have to be cut off, and that's why they have to wax oil in their works. Give me Sarai 11:18. You bring up, you know, whatever you got. This man, iniquity have to become to a full. All right?
Sirach 11:18. It says, "There is that waxing rich by his weariness and pension, and this is the portion of his reward.
Go ahead.
Whereas he said, I have found rest, and now will he continually of my goods.
Yeah.
And yet he knoweth not what time shall come upon him, and that he must leave those things to others and die."
Right. So it says their houses are safe. They're not in fear. But he don't know that, you know, as he eating and filling his belly, like it says in Job.
20.
Yup, Job 20, which that whole chapter is about, you know, the surprise to the wicked. All right, how the Lord gonna, blitz them. All right. It says, can you read it again?
Yeah, Sirach 11:18. It says, "Whereas he said, I have found rest, and now will eat continually of my goods, and yet he knoweth not what time shall come upon him, must leave those things to others and die.
Right, so he must leave those things to others and die. You see? And there's, you don't see it where it says he wax it old in his works? It shouldn't be in Job 21, it should be in Sirach.
Oh. Yeah, it's 20. Yeah, verse 20.
Yeah.
Sirach 11 and 20, it says, be steadfast in our covenant, and be conversant therein, and wax old in our work.
Right. So, as we wax steadfast in our covenant, he have made a covenant with death, all right? And hell, he's at agreement, all right? You know, so he's in this covenant of dwelling in hell. And that, so, you know, he have to what? In Revelation 6 and 4, he's that red horse that what? Take peace from the earth, all right? He have to bring evil to pass, all right? Ultimately, he have to be that man of sin, all right? That have to fulfill that sin, all right, till it reach into the heavens, going into the book of Isaiah. So his time of growing old, all right, him growing old is synonymous with him living out his days, right? Because the Lord, the promotion neither coming from the east nor the west, but it's the Lord who set him up, right? Did not the Lord set up the bases of men, going back to the book of Daniel? You see? He set up the bases of men. So they were set up for their time, man, and they're not gonna come down before that. Now they are reaching the end of their empire, and it says they about to celebrate the 250th anniversary of America, which when you look at an empire, that's around the time it take the what for it to fall. All right, so happy birthday, and also happy birthday, death day, because this man has spread wickedness throughout the earth. So how can he continue to exist, saying that the Lord hated sin? All right, get whole Habakkuk 1 and I think 10, and I'm gonna get this Sirach. I mean this Psalms 37. Huh? No, Habakkuk 1. Thou pure eyes to behold evil. Should be around 11, somewhere right there. Habakkuk, thou pure eyes to behold evil. He can't look us upon evil. This is Psalms 37. Just put pure eyes to behold evil. It's Psalms 37. Yeah, 1 and 13, somewhere right there. This Psalms 37 and 35. I have seen the wicked in great power and spraying himself like a green bay tree. All right. It says, yet he passed away, and lo, he was not. Yea, I sought him, but he could not be found. So when he sprayed himself like a green bay tree, that means his democracy, all right, his debt culture, right, sodomy, you know, all those things have to spread, right? Because those are the fruits of his labor, which is that, you know, the things that it caused, all right? You know, ungodliness, lasciviousness, adulterous, you know, idolatry, right? He had to spread all this evil in the earth. And he could not be taken out of power until those things be fulfilled. And that's why we like, well, you know, well, Lord, how long, you know, on how long? All right? That's how he become old and growing power, man. Because all things have to be fulfilled. All right, as the scripture say. You got something?
Yeah.
Bring it out.
This is Psalm 73. And I'll start at I'll just get to the point. Psalm 73 and 3. It says, for I was envious at the foolish when I saw the prosperity of the wicked. And that's right now we seeing the prosperity of the wicked. We seeing this devil in rulership. He's not in trouble as other men. He's ruling the earth with that wicked hand. But we understand that we're not envious at the wicked because we know we shouldn't be envious because we by default, us being envious of the wicked, we gotta also be envious of what the judgment that comes with the wicked too, because they're gonna receive a judgment. So we ain't envious at the the rulership of the wicked, because we know what's to come of that. All right, it's about to come to naught. Okay, we gonna rule in righteousness.
Yeah, there's a benefit for the wicked to still be in charge right now for us, because what they're doing is fulfilling biblical prophecy, which ultimately that plays into the hands of the righteous men of the Lord, man, of Jacob, right? Because the Lord is ultimately judging them, all right, and and through His judgment, He gonna He gonna take them down, all right, and that's why it's a blessing. It's a blessing for us to understand and know what the will of the Lord is. This is Psalms 94 and 1. I'm gonna read the 3. It says, O Lord Yahweh, to whom vengeance belongeth, O power to whom vengeance belongeth, show thyself. Lift up thyself, thou judge of the earth, render a reward to the proud. Yahweh, how long shall the wicked triumph? And right in Job 20 and 5, it says that, and 4, have ye not known this of old, that the wicked triumphant but for a moment? All right, so his little time in power, it's really ain't gonna be. It's not gonna be. I mean, the little time he had to spread wickedness all over the place is not gonna be compared to the amount of time we have in eternal righteousness, man.
Yeah, eternity.
And eternity, you see, it don't even match up. See. It says, verse 4, how long shall they utter and speak hard things, and the workers of iniquity boast themselves? All right, that's the point. You got the Habakkuk. All right, how long since this man be planted? Like, all right, when is the iniquity gonna come to a full, man? Keep it.
So this
Habakkuk 1 and 13.
Habakkuk 1 and 13. It says, thou art of purer eyes than to behold evil.
Yep.
And canst not look on iniquity.
Go ahead.
Wherefore lookest thou upon them that deal treacherously, and holdest thy tongue when the wicked devoureth the man that is more righteous than he?
Yep, see? So the Lord ain't gonna keep looking upon that like that, man. The Lord have worked the work in this day, that it wouldn't be told that we'll raise up from this lower state, where He'll raise up the beggar from the dunghill. All right, this wisdom and knowledge have did this for us. And the Lord have promised us that He'll avenge Himself on our enemies, man. Through several books, Revelation, many books, man. All right, He say, I'm going to give a recompense, a reward. Right, He say He going to come down on a wicked pate. All right, that's the top of His head. See? You got something else?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I'll get that Job 20.
Go ahead, you got it.
Yeah, it's just Job 20 and 5. It says that the triumphing of the wicked is short, and the joy of the hypocrite but for a moment.
It's a moment.
Though His excellency mount up to the heavens, and His head reach unto the clouds, yet he shall perish forever like his own dung. They which have seen Him shall say, where is He?
Yep.
All right, it says, verse 8, he shall fly away as a dream and shall not be found. Yeah, he shall be chased away as a vision of the night.
Yeah. So the Lord, like, He gonna be a vapor. He gonna be a vapor or mist, man. Meaning what? He gonna appear one day and then be gone tomorrow, man. All right? He's gonna appear no more head on that serpent, man. All right? And that serpent, that represents Esau, Edom. You see? This Job 21. And no, I read that one. My bad. Yeah, I had read that one. I had bought it out. I was about to bring it out again, but I'm gonna jump to 20. It says his eyes, verse 19. God laid up His iniquity for His children. He rewarded them, and He shall know it. So there's a payment of iniquity for the devil, and we know what the Lord do, how He charge iniquity, brother. We know what. Look what happened to us when we was found guilty in our iniquity, man, in our sins. Look at us, man. And we the favorite. We the Lord's favorite. We're peculiar people unto the Lord. And we was brought very low. Every time, man, that brother out, we looking at our people for the hurt of the daughter of our people. We hurt, man. That's just as a nation of people, we tore down. Because a nation, it's supposed to be what? Every man, woman, and child of that nation is supposed to be righteous, man. All wicked, right? And by Esau being a cursed off seed, then we thank the Lord. Call like he made them the wicked, man. And may they seed continue to be wicked till the Lord put them out of the earth, right? Job 21:20. His eyes shall see his destruction, and he shall drink of the wrath of the Almighty. For what pleasure had he in his house after him, when the number of his months is cut off in the midst? You got it.
Yeah. So what pleasure is gonna be in that? All right, because he's gonna be cut off.
Yep. They believe that the houses shall continue forever. Yeah. Right. And they dwell. Yep. So, it's going to come to a point to where it's going to be like, where's the dwelling places of the wicked? So, that's how they become old. They become old for to fulfill the will of the Lord, man. And basically, to ultimately what? Transfer the kingdom to the righteous, man. Yep. So, yeah, the wicked being in power is set up, all right, that they can get taken out of power for a time. They have to be set up for their time. The Lord don't move or stir the times. All right, to the said measure be fulfilled. And now that said measure is the transition of righteousness being established on the throne and wickedness being removed. Yeah. So I don't want to wrap this out. You got a point?
No, I was just about to say because the end of this world has to come. In Job, not in Job. Second Ezra said Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that follow it. Alright, so we need him to be wicked. Alright, so the Most High can judge him and bring this world to an end, and our can start. So that's that transition.
Yup. This second Ezra 6, this is what you said. In 6, it says, 7. Then answered I and said, what shall be the pardon asunder of the times? Or when shall the end of the first and the beginning of it that follow it? And he said unto me, from Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born of him, Jacob's hand held first the heel of Esau. For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that follow it.
Yeah, so we needed the wicked to be in rulership, right? So he could get pulled out of it.
That's the token.
Yeah.
That's the sign. And we're at the end of this man's kingdom, so only thing else left to follow, according to the prophet Esdras, is the beginning of Jacob, which makes up the 12 tribes of Israel, as you so-called Negro, Latinos, and Native America. So I don't want to write this out. We be in that number, all right, and we be able to partake in the kingdom of heaven with Yahweh with crowns, all right, added with virtue and righteousness unto us, man. If we be of those men, we are worthy to walk of that vocation that the Lord have set before us in righteousness, man, that we may be able to fulfill, all right, the said will of the Lord and be of the chosen line, man. So I don't want to write this out. Was that a fine, man? Till next time, we'll give infinite honors and prayers to Yahweh, Ba'ashim, Yahushua, Ba'ashim, Kakodash. That will honor to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Salutation to the icons that's pushing the truth, the sincerity. Till next time, we'll say shalom.
Shalom.